Welcome back guys to another video. In today's video we are finally going to review More TNT. Now if you don't know what this mod is slash add-on, I don't know what term you like to use, it allows there to be more TNT in Minecraft than the usual normal TNT. It also allows you guys to create TNT that might be lucky or might be lava based, but in today's video I'm going to show you pretty much all of the TNTs that you can use, and of course we're going to start off with the easiest one. So this is the throwable TNT. As you can tell, you throw it, it makes a large explosion. Really simple. That one you need gunpowder and stuff like that, which I will of course do a tutorial for every one of these, so then you guys know how to exactly make them if you do end up losing the book which comes with this mod slash add-on. So this is the lucky TNT. It's the only one that's actually beneficial, and it gives you a mix of stuff. As you can see, I've got netherite chestplate, so it's a bit OP definitely in this one. It just matters on like what your overall goal is really with that mod. It's fun to have. It's free. You can download it literally right now for free. It's really easy to get hold of on the Minecraft marketplace. But this one is the lava TNT, which of course, as you guys can obviously tell, once exploded it will then create a large pit of lava, just like the one over there basically. Nice and simple, really not too crazy. Now this is another one which I have shown a tutorial of, which you guys can check out the playlist, which I'll link down below. But this one of course, just like anything, will create a large explosion with fire. So the nether one and the lava one are ones that I would say probably don't do in your world unless you're willing to deal with the damage. And then of course we have the ultra TNT. This is just a larger version of the normal TNT. It creates a bigger explosion than what your normal TNT would, as you can tell. I do think the ultra TNT is really decent. I do like it. I've used it in one of my videos, if you guys haven't checked that out, which is my I destroyed my world video. I used a lot of the ultra TNTs and the colossal TNTs to explode. But this is a toxic TNT, which I believe it creates poison, if I'm correct. Yeah, there you go. It creates the poison effect while also creating an explosion, which of course you can mitigate by stopping the game from doing that by making a nice and simple concoction of milk. If I am right, that one set off because I went near it. Yeah, that is a trapped TNT, where if you go near the TNT it will then become trapped, and then you won't be able to like go near it basically. It's a fun one to use against your friends if your friends are nice. Okay, so this is the shockwave TNT, which creates a shockwave across a certain area while also removing a pretty decent amount of dirt. It doesn't seem to do too much of a damage. It has like a continuous area of work that the surface can hit, so you're pretty much well put together with that one, guys. So if we grab the next ones for you, so with the shockwave one you also have the sonic, rocket, colossal, proxy, the polar, implosion, gravity and healing. So we can start off with the healing one. This one of course, as the name basis, it helps heal you. So if you may have taken some damage and you have a healing TNT, that is the time to use that TNT. Next is the sonic TNT. So this is using items you can get near the warden, aka shulkers, to create a TNT, which is a sonic TNT. So when it is lit, it will then send off a pulse which will kick you away, which is really cool. Next we have a rocket TNT. So if we all want to be rockets and fly to the universe, we can. Next we have a proxy. We will do the colossal, that's just massive. So the proxy is a collection of TNT, as you can visually see, which is really cool. All you have to do is light it, and then I believe it explodes while also sending off those little mini explosions as well. So it allows you to have more explosive power. Okay, the polar TNT. Now this one's really simple. If you have watched my tutorial on how to make it, you guys know it will make a ice area wherever you are positioned, which I think is really cool. Next we have the implosion TNT. Now this is probably the one that I think is the most dangerous. As you can tell, it creates like a little mini black hole and everything is eaten. It will basically eat pretty much everything. So no matter what it is, it will absorb it as much as it can. So we then have the gravity, of course. Gravity in TNT is obvious as it may sound. It releases its own gravity, which then would pull you in, stuff like that. But as I am in creative, I don't have that effect. Now for the big boy, which is a ultra TNT, like super size basically, it is the colossal TNT, which I have shown a tutorial on how to make. So for this, it creates a large explosion like that area or that area. And I will say it does lag a little bit, but once it explodes, as you can tell, it does a decent amount of damage. Luckily the chicken and the donkey are still alive, sadly. Well, they're still alive. So let's try the last couple for you guys. So we have the earthquake and the disco. Nice and easy. Disco one, of course, he doesn't love a bit of music, a little bit of dancing. Look at it. Let's go, guys. Let's get some funky dancing, guys. Yeah, how cool is that? So yeah, it basically creates like a disco, which if you have your friends over at your Minecraft house, probably worthwhile using that one. Then you get all like the vibes and get all the energy and you start dancing like you're in a nightclub. Next and finally we have the earthquake TNT. As obvious as it may sound, it's going to create an earthquake. The cool thing I do like, it does look like what they use in June to of course bring the worms, sandworms, but it does of course ruin a lot of area. So this was a lovely flat place, but now it's sadly not. So ultimately, my overall beliefs and thoughts about the mod is that it is pretty decent for a free add-on that you can get in the marketplace. Now, would I recommend getting it? Yes, it has some nice, fun abilities that you can use. All of these, of course, will be need ultra powder, which I've done a tutorial on, and an ultra TNT to help build all of these. But they're really simple to build, and once you have pretty much the ability to build those TNT whenever you want, you have full reign and access to all of them, which I then think that's fun, because you can then jokingly play with some of these in your friend's house, maybe the disco TNT, or if you want to be a little bit mean, maybe the earthquake TNT, and see what happens to their house. But ultimately, it is down to what you guys think would be fun on whether you guys get this add-on. I personally will give it a 8 out of 10. It would be cool to have some more TNT coming. Most likely they are working on including more TNT, but it just varies on what they actually are bringing, as Tsunami Studios are a very hard working team, of course. So I do hope this review has helped you guys on whether to get this add-on, and if it has, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next review.